DJ Scrap reporting live from the Bro app. Man, I done teamed up with Baton Rouge Finest. So far, we done had an action-packed show. The shit just keeps getting better though, man. Not only do we got one of the dopest rappers in the city, personal friend of mine. I ain't even finna steal his shine. I'm gonna let my man introduce himself.
My name Boxx The Hungry Genius, Hungry Boy Records. Shout out to Baton Rouge, shout out to my hood Sherwood, man. Shout out to the Bro app,
Sir.
Or DJ Scrap, man. I'm ready to put in the work,
Man, you've been on the scene for a minute, man. What exactly did you maybe even drop that first record?
I want to say probably about 17 years old, so about 15 years ago. My first record was Full Throttle. That was my single.
I mean, ever since then, you kind of been full throttle. I mean, even in all aspects on life, though. You know what I'm saying?
100%. I just feel like that's always been high energy with me, being optimistic, positive, and always just being consistent with the work ethic. And just ever since Full Throttle, I just never looked back. Once I fell in love with music, I just felt like I need to go for it.
One of the biggest problems with just coming out of local artists, man, the reason they stay local, they so focused on the artist aspect and don't really get to learning the business. Man, one look at your Instagram page, man, the suits, the vest. Tell me exactly what it is you do on the business side. It look like you help folks out.
I sell life insurance, I do investments, so I've been doing that about 6 years. And I have to really salute Shantae on the track. He the one that sat me down years ago and he told me, he said, you a dope MC, but he said dope MCs usually don't make it in the record industry because they don't understand it's a music business. So he said, you need to go learn the business, and he sowed that seed, and ever since that day, I never looked back. So shout out to him. I never got a chance to really just tell him I appreciate him. But yeah, I sell life insurance, I do investments, and I just had to leave a 9-to-5 job. I knew doing shows, working 6 hours a week, something was gonna have to give. So I said I need to work for myself. That way if a promoter call, you call, I can just stop what I'm doing and I can just cut out. I don't have to go ask to take off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Working on a record. Again, my man doing this thing on the business and on the personal life. Dog, it's election season, man. Am I not mistaken? But aren't you running for president?
I'm running for pandemic president. So I created that because I felt like the administration we got nationally, we just can't depend on them. And a lot of people, they just need a lot of hope right now, and they need to be led in some form of fashion. So I said, I'm gonna do what I know how to do best, which is lead people through my music. So I created Pandemic President, and I'm promising people that if they listen to my music, November the 3rd is when it drops on www.voteforbox.com. I'm letting them know, hey, if you go check out my project, it'll get you through the pandemic and also into 2021. So yeah, I'm running for that, and really it's like a fixed race, because I created it, so I don't already won.
Pandemic pressure, man. But man, this pandemic, I was talking to my man DJ Izzy, man. It took some DJs out of work, took a lot of people out of work at hard times. So when you say your music can kind of get people through that, man, tell me about this project, because it must range in emotions.
I'll tell you this. I actually had got COVID in July. And that was during me creating the project. So I felt like it was a lot of emotions I put into it. A lot of the songs on there, I got a song with Minnelli called On Purpose. So I'm talking about what my purpose is and leading the people, the new generation and the old generation. I got a song called Hidden Gems on there with Big Head the Dome Doctor. So I'm talking a lot on this project about getting up, get off your ass, hustling, having a different thought process. Because people have been shutting down in the pandemic, and I get it. Some people done lost their jobs, they done lost family members, so it's like, man, if I done lost my job, the government done shut down, and I done lost my mom due to coronavirus, it's like, who do I turn to? So I'm like, man, look, if you listen to this music, it's gonna be therapy. You can go jog to it, you can ride with it in your car, go put in some job applications with it, go start your LLC, it'll make you on the ground.
That's what I was gonna say too, man. Like you said, man, this pandemic also brought out new hustles out of people. You were smart, you kind of took that time to maybe learn a new trade or whatnot, and really brought out your hustle. With that being said, I see HustleVeli on the hat, man. Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about that, man?
So HustleVeli, I created that when I was a janitor, about 7 years ago, and I just knew that I needed to create a brand that people knew me for. A lot of people knew me for my hustle in Baton Rouge outside of my music. So I created HustleVeli, was inspired by Tupac with Machiavelli. And I said the definition of HustleVeli is a reinvented hustle. So my brand represents evolution. A lot of people, they want to evolve. They want to know how they can make the changes to become a better version of themselves. But I think it's never been a brand that represented evolution. Right. So when somebody wearing a HustleVeli shirt, a bracelet, a hat, it just means that they want to evolve. So that's why you see how it evolve. You constantly telling yourself you want to evolve, even though you get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it stands for, reinvented hustle.
Reading positive things, man, to really have a positive standpoint on your mindset. So I can imagine looking in the mirror, seeing self-affirming shit like that, really, keep you going with that.
Correct.
Man, back to the project. November 3rd. We talking election day.
Election day.
You competing with CNN, Fox News, all the major outlets that will be out there.
They can decide.
My dog.
Yeah.
Tell me about that, man. What decided? I know the pandemic pressure, but to drop it on that day with so much media coverage and everything else, how you gonna stand through?
I'm gonna give a shout out to my team. They really helped me. We came up with the idea of let's tie it into the campaign. But then my team, they took the idea and then they went to the next level with it. My campaign manager, my road manager, Tony, and they like, okay, let's make this look like a real election. Yeah. So you're gonna start seeing posters in people's yards, everything like that. But I felt like, man, if I tied it in, people already in the mindset of voting. So it's like, okay, why do I need to vote for him? And is he a real politician? Because the marketing, it looks like it's so real.
Right.
So
not to mention, you say you in the suit, man. I probably would think you out here running for some type of office, man.
It's always about staying true to yourself with me. So a lot of people, they've been seeing me for the past couple of years in a suit and tie more than street clothes. So it's like, okay, I get the opportunity to wear all of my hats and stay true to myself. So some days you might not even see me like this. I got the full suit and tie on, but I'm still Boxx, right? And some days I got, my HustleVeli gear on, but I'm still me. I can give you a 16 with a suit and tie on, or I can close a business deal in some street clothes. It don't matter,
Versatile.
Yo.
Already, man. Project dropping, man. I know it's a song out there that's gonna stand out on the project, man, just to give kind of people something to look out for, man. Maybe something we could even drop a snippet on the bride.
Okay, yeah.
What would that song be?
Faith Cry. Faith Cry is one of the most dopest records. It's featuring Samuel Maurice. It's a heartfelt record. Yeah. And we basically talking about getting you through the pandemic. Like, we talking to God on the record, you know what I'm saying? It's a real heartfelt record. Also, I say the record with Minnelli is dope on purpose. And then I got a song for the women that like to smoke weed and have sex. It's called Turning Lane. So I wrote that record about just basically having car sex with a female that like to smoke weed. So it's a dope vibe, a dope record. So it's a lot of hits on the project. But I say Faith Cry. If anybody gotta go check that out, go check out Faith Cry. We can do it exclusively on the record.
Man, stay tuned, man. Me and this dude will probably knock this out right after the podcast. But November 3rd, give me that website again, man. Where do we need to be?
www.vote4boxx.com. And it's very simple. It's a mobile. You can go to it on your phone, or you can go to it on your laptop. You go to it. Everything that the campaign is about, links to the music, everything is there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Boxx The Hungry Genius.
They want some HustleVeli gear. Would they do the same thing? They go find it there?
They can. The links are driving in there, but specifically, you can go to the HustleVeli merch store. You can type that in on Instagram or Facebook, and we got everything in the store right now. We got the hats coming next, and we got the long sleeve apparel coming.
It's gonna get cold, man. So you need to jump on that HustleVeli. And bro, I know you on every social platform, man. Just let these folks know where they can find you.
Instagram, BOXX_hungry. Facebook, you can type in Boxx The Hungry Genius. And that's basically it. Boxx_hungry for everything across the board.
Man, y'all stay tuned for that snippet dropping exclusively on the Bruh app. Baton Rouge Finest, we done linked up, man. We doing big things. Boxx, appreciate you for coming through.
Appreciate you.
Shout out to the home team, the homie Nuggets coming through as well.
Yeah.
Let's get it, man. BR Finest, we out.
You know.